Hey guys, so today I want to talk about something that happened to someone quite close to me. I had a cousin who was working his way up the corporate ladder. He was quite a smart and ambitious guy. You know, one of those people who you could see, okay, when this person makes it, a lot of people are going to move up, the social classes with him. He unfortunately passed away. I think he was around the age of 32. It was quite unexpected. He wasn't really sick, so everyone was just like, what? And he left behind his mom, his siblings, but most importantly, he had a 6-year-old son. And in the process of wrapping up his estate, we realized he didn't have much life cover or policies. He also didn't have much savings or investments in place. I feel like it left a lot of people stranded, especially his son, who was still so quite young, but obviously being family, everyone always pitches in what they can. So he'll be fine, he is fine, but I just can't help but think how different this boy's life is going to be now that his dad is no longer alive, but also not having the financial security of like an inheritance or whatever. But anyways, as the emotional person that I am, I walked away from that conversation a bit shaken up, just because I realized I also didn't have life covers and policies in place. Yes, I had some savings and investments, but wasn't life-changing. But I will say that I also did try to convince myself that no, I don't really have much responsibilities. I don't have a kid, so if I were to die, nothing bad would happen. But I feel like this is the wrong way to approach it. So I started looking into it. I realized a lot of young people don't have this, and it's usually one of 3 reasons. Usually we don't see the need for it, or we think we can't afford another debit order on the current income that we have. I get it. But then there's also another element where we always say we'll get it later. Like you'll get it when you have kids, or when you have a house, or when you're a bit older, when you're earning a bit more. That's what I had justified in my head. But I was like, actually, this is quite an important conversation. So I am super happy to be bringing this to you in partnership with Glue. And to begin this video, let's do our roll call. And the question is, do you have life insurance, critical illness cover, disability cover, and or income protection cover? Option A is yes, I have all 4. Option B, I have life cover but not the others. Option C, I have none. And option D, I have none and don't want any. And guys, I'm going to take this a step further. For those of you who chose option D, please let me know why you don't want any cover. Okay, I'm not putting pressure, but I just want to know what's going through your head. Maybe there's something I can research to see if there's something else that might appeal to you. But also, you could also just give Glue a call and then tell them your hesitations, because I think they're also doing market research just to see what is wanted by us in the market. Okay, we are their financial bestie anyways. So maybe there is something else that is catered for you. And if not, maybe they can, develop something around you. Okay, let me know in the comments, guys, what are you choosing? Do you have life cover, disability cover, income protection? Let me know in the comments.
My name is Nobuhle Kumalo, and I'm a personal finance creator. Some of the videos I've made include how to buy shares, top 10 affordable cars, how to file your taxes, side hustles, interviews, you name it, I've done it. Note, these videos do not constitute financial advice. My aim is to plant the idea, it's up to you to water it.
Alright, so today's video is proudly sponsored by Glue or Glue Mutual, and they are a new financial services provider that is a division of PPS, and they are designed to offer insurance, investments, and other financial solutions to South Africans like you and me. What makes Glue different is that they are driven by mutuality, and they have a profit sharing segment, which means the company itself is owned by its own members. So as the company grows, you also get a slice of their profits. But before we get into the technicalities, let's actually make sure that they're not a scam or a fly-by-night operation. Okay, So background check, I went onto the Glue website and I scrolled all the way to the bottom, just because that's usually where we see what the FSP number is that we can use to search on the FSCA tool. However, on the Glue website, you'll see that there is no number. Instead, it's written a division of PPS. And for context, I know I've mentioned, but PPS is Professional Provident Society, and they offer similar products and services as Glue. It's just that PPS offers these solutions to graduate professionals who hold an honors degree or above, whereas Glue products are a lot more accessible because they don't have this as a criteria. Anyways, back to the background search. In trying to confirm that Glue really is a division of PPS, the Glue team offered us an official statement from PPS declaring that Glue is a division of the PPS group. But the auditor in me was like, I need to get my own external verification because I can't just take what other people have given me. I want to see for myself. So I went onto the PPS website again to, see if there's any mention of Glue. And I couldn't really see anything yet. However, I think they might update this later. So if you're watching this at a later time, maybe it's there, so don't bite me. But at the time of doing the video, it wasn't there. So I took the next step and I called PPS. Upon calling PPS, the call center consultant that I spoke to did confirm that Glue is a division of PPS. So from that perspective, I was happy. And obviously, I did check that PPS itself is also, authorized under the FSCA. But I already knew this because I am familiar with this. Okay, but let's move on to what Glue has on offer. Glue's motto is financial togetherness, and their aim is to be our financial bestie. And I think they just understand that as South Africans, a lot of us are stressed and we don't really know what we're doing when it comes to our finances. There's a lack of education, but also there's just financial stress overall. So a lot of us end up just viewing, financial planning as just another chore that you'll do later on. So instead, what Glue does is they've tried to house a lot of this stuff under one umbrella, just to simplify your financial life. That way you can manage your financial life and your future in one go. And when you look at their website, they offer various products like life insurance. So this is life cover, critical illness cover, disability cover, and income protection cover. And then there's also car and home insurance. They have will and estate planning, so basically planning your death. Sounds morbid, but listen, we all need to do it. And then obviously there's also that profit share portion that I spoke about briefly. And this basically means that whenever the company declares profits, instead of keeping it all to the company, they actually distribute it to its members. So if you have any of their life insurance products, you automatically start qualifying for this profit share. Think of it as you being a part owner of Glue, and as it succeeds, you also get a slice of the pie. When it comes to accessing these funds, they will vest over different times. So after 10 years of you being part of this scheme, 20% of your notional profit share will vest, and then it belongs to you. And then every 5 years after that, an additional 20% will also vest. After 25 years in total, or when you turn 65, whichever happens first, 100% of your notional profit share will vest and become accessible to you. If you decide to not withdraw your accessible portion, so whether it's at the 10-year mark or every 5 years after that, your funds will continue to be reinvested. So you don't have to worry. It's not like you have to use the money, otherwise it gets lost. You still have access to this. And in the unfortunate event that you do pass on and you haven't withdrawn, these funds will be paid out to your nominated beneficiary. Okay. I hope this sounds interesting to you guys, because it sounded very interesting to me, which is why I was like, no, let me tell my peeps. But let me tell you about who should apply, or rather who Glue's clients typically are. It's your middle to upper income earners who are between 25 and 55 years of age. The minimum income is 30,000 Rand, or a minimum household income of 30,000 Rand or more per month. Okay. And ideally, you should hold a diploma or degree qualification. However, like I always say, don't shy away from applying for things just because you might not meet one or two requirements. Go for it. Now, let's get into the next steps. Number one, drop me a comment saying stick together like glue. just so I know you made it this far. And guys, be careful, Glue does not have a capital G, it is a small g. Okay. Secondly, click the link in my description box so that you can request a call back just to listen and see if there's anything else that I might have missed, and just in case you have other questions that you want answered and you're not really sure if I'll answer in the comments or not. Plus, I don't know everything, so rather go speak to someone who's been trained around this. Number 3, keep an eye out on my Instagram, as I'll be running a competition over there in partnership with Glue, and you and your bestie could win some gifts. I am super excited and I wish I could actually sign up, because a spa date for 2 sounds like something me and my bestie need. But you know, I'll leave this one to you guys, so make sure you are following me on Instagram so that you don't miss out. And lastly, remember to take charge of your financial future for your own benefit, but also for your loved ones.
Thank you so much to the Clue team for sponsoring this video. Please remember that this video does not constitute financial advice. Should you need financial advice, please reach out to a registered financial advisor that will be able to assist you based on your needs.
I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this. Toodles!
If you enjoyed this video, please tip me with a like, comment, and subscription.